Hello guys, we're doing some reviews in this video and we're going to tell you about these shirts that have short sleeve, and when you sweat it keeps away the water when you sweat.
Moisture, you mean?
Yeah.
It's by Adidas, and this is the new, what's it called? Alpha Skin. Yeah. Okay, so we've got from Sports Direct for $13.99. And what size is this? Your size?
Size 7.
7 to what?
7, 8, and 8 years.
7, 8 years, yeah. So it's got this label on the inside here. It says Tech Fit. And it's quite a nice design. It's got this kind of, on the back part, it's got this kind of bumpy bits that help to wick away moisture or sweat. It keeps you dry and sweaty. So so it says here, Alpha Skin, but it also says here about how it works. So, stay cool, stay dry. Climate Cool is ventilation and moisture management for your body, providing optimum comfort and performance. So you won't feel wet and sweaty because it takes away. It depends on what happens with your kit top, because if your kit top is Nike as well, so it's Nike, so it'll probably be quite, hopefully similar. You've got quite a nice design bit here as well, hasn't it?
This is
Climate Cool. So that's on the bottom. Well, no one's, unless you just wear this and no one's going to really see it, but it's still quite a nice design. Kind of nice, and this nice, what do you think of that? That's quite nice, isn't it? Yeah. Adidas label. They know how to design stuff. Really cool. So you're going to be wearing tomorrow at your match, which is what?
The cup final.
Yeah, it's made a cup final. So hopefully you'll see it, try to test it out, give it some feedback on that, because it's warmer at the moment. It's got a bit warmer. Hopefully it'll be nice weather tomorrow. We'll see. Today was nice and sunny, so we'll see what it's like tomorrow. So that's one thing we've done. So we reviewed that. $13.99, bit pricey, but it's good stuff. Alpha Skin. So we'll just see what that's like. Yep, actually it was there. So $16.99, it's a bit cheaper. Okay, so the other thing we're going to review is this thing I saw in Sports Direct as well. So we've got some cleaning stuff. Let me quickly get the cleaning stuff. So you open that packet. This is called Boot. What's it called? Boot Claw. So
Boot Claw.
Trademark. Pocket Mud Scraper keeps your boots, car, and home clear of mud. So obviously scraping things off. So it's quite a good design. You open that while I'm doing that. If you can open that. Let me get the other stuff.
It has 5 sharp bits at the front.
Hold it a bit closer, so you can see.
Sharp bits at the front.
Hold it, yeah.
And it says here, Boot Claw. Boot Claw.
So it's quite small writing, Boot Claw.
Yeah.
Yeah. There.
It has this like small gap in between.
I'm not sure what that's for. But anyway, it's also got, it's quite clever. This is for the studs. So you can tighten your studs with it as well as scrape. So the idea is you can scrape bits off, and you're not losing anything sharp that will damage the sole plate. So it scrapes stuff off mud. So not just for football, but it's for other things. Your studs got a bit shortened there, haven't they? Look at that. Worn down. But anyway, just scraping bits of it, a bit of mud. I'm not going to scrape and get it on the table. Wouldn't be good there, but scraping. So it's quite good at it. And apparently it was a lady that developed it. I read something about it. This lady developed it because the kids played rugby and football. She's done very well, which is a clever idea. So we'd use it with our other cleaning stuff, which is the, we talked about before, got in the bag here, the Boot Buddy. Boot Buddy, we talked about before, the brush, and you fill it up with the water. And what do you do with this? Fill it with water, and then
screw it on.
And then you basically open this up, and the water, open this up, and the water comes out. And when you close it, it just doesn't. But this is meant to be for scraping, but I think this is much better. So use a combination. We'll have a go and see, give you a bit of feedback. I'm talking about that. I'll give the feedback because I clean the boots don't I?
Mhm.
I think it's going to change actually. That's going to have to change a bit. So, so that's that. So we've done that. We're going to get a review of that. So that was, where's the box gone? Where did you put the box cover? You throw it on the floor. Right. Okay. So got the information. Let's read. It's got a bit of a nice, quite nice packaging. It says the boot claw is a pocket mud scrape ideal for football boots, rugby boots, running shoes, hiking shoes, golf shoes, and wellies. It can even tighten studs. So that's a bit of the back there. Tight stud, and no more searching around for a twig or using a knife or fork. You wouldn't use a knife on your boots. They're nice, expensive boots because you scrape it. Boot claw digs out mud and grass from studs. Cleats, which is football boots kind of thing. Mold or treads. Keep one in the boot bag, the golf bag, the car, or just by the back door. And hashtag tackle mud. Yeah, it's made in Britain. Yeah, cool. Oh, brilliant. What a brilliant idea. Very clever idea, especially with the stud thing on. That's really handy. So anyway, we'll just get a review of it and we'll go from there. And it was, we're going to Sports Direct, £3.49, £3.50 basically. So that's a pretty good price. So we'll get a review on that later. So we'll get that side and we're going to do another thing now. Time for feedback. All this thing about the trainers laces. I know we've gone on about this, but gone on a bit too much, but these were the grip laces, remember?
Yeah, but
so what do we think about them?
They're good, but they're too long.
Too long, and they're too bulky.
Yeah.
They're far too bulky. They were sticking up. All this stuff about gripping on the ball and being hydrophobic, repelling water. It didn't really do that much because when your brother, he's not here today, he's away on a school trip.
Yeah.
When he was had a match, he got boots muddy. They're still covered, soaked in with mud. So they're not very good, to be honest. It's good, nice quality, but they've got to make it thinner, less thicker. Here, the width has to be less, and they also have to be less thicker.
Yeah.
It's too much. It's too much, and they don't really grip, so you still have to double knot them. It becomes big and bulky. So they'll talk about all these fancy boots now that are like your brother's one. Let me just get your brother's boots. So your brother's Predators 18 plus, but these are going cheap actually, because obviously probably not that much demand for these boots. These are kind of indoor stroke AstroTurf type. It's very nice. Your brother said the lockdown, the way it holds down, is pretty good. It's got the control skin. Really comfortable, more padding, he said, very comfortable. So he plays with these when you go to King's, isn't it, when you're doing the training?
He said he tried to take the mud off them, but it didn't come off.
Doesn't matter. The football boots will be there to be made, not to look fancy, I guess. So as long as you can grip them. So this is what they talk about, all this kind of clear, clean surface to strike with. Having said that, lots of the top players in the past used to play with these kind of Predator boots with a big tongue and everything, and these big tongue on them and laces and everything. So they managed. So the technology moves on. But they say about the clean striking surface, that's why you've got the Pure Chaos and Pure Speed, the Adidas ones that have the lace underneath system and they have a cover for clean surface. Not completely laced, not laceless, but these are the laceless ones. You can get other ones that are laceless from Adidas range, like the Nemesis and things like that, but that's what they talk about. The problem with these was when you put them on, it's all bulky here. So what we've done with your boots, what have laces we got for your boots?
We put on these ones and
from where?
From
Soccer
Review for You.
The Josh at Soccer Review has this company, he sells laces, and these are quite nice because they're reflective. The silver, the black and silver, they look quite trendy. But we kind of worked out a way to knot them instead of having to double knot the whole thing. Probably people know, just do that tied up bit, do the lace bit on top. And I tried this for your brother when he had his match. Instead of tying a double knot with the loose bit or the string bit, we just tie the double knot with the bow, and that was a lot easier. And I really tied it tight, and it didn't come loose. So we're going to try that tomorrow when you get your match. These are nice and thin. They're like the ones you originally had on the Adidas, which got was similar size, but they're a bit longer. So we'll see if they work. So we did initially kind of reject these laces, thinking they were too short, but actually with the tying of the bow we could try that, and they're nice and thin and they're quite good quality. So what we did as well, went back to Predator Sports and got these speed laces. So these are different to, I can't hold it up, well you want to get in a picture. So these are speed lace AMO, if it's AMO or AMO, and they come in the fancy thing again. So we haven't opened these because when I tried them on your brother's boots, they were a bit long. They're definitely too long for yours. So we're going to keep for your size, which your size 1. Yeah? Yep. Your boot size 1. So these will be fine. These ones we got, you know, the Soccer for you, Josh kind of guy who does these laces, because it's written here. Soccer. It's quite cool actually. Look at it. Soccer SR for you. Is that right? Focus in. Soccer review for you. It's quite trendy on the kind of plasticky bit. And on these ones we've got on your brother's size 5.5 so it's a bigger boot, so it takes up more lace. We're going to see what he thinks of when he comes, because we only put them on, because it's still quite long now, so it may be too long again. And these are the AMO ones, and they've got these AMO here, which is again quite, getting focus.
And
wait, let me just get the focus. AMO. So they're quite cool. They are the same kind of width as the same kind of width. These are the grip laces with the cover on them, and these are the speed laces. The same kind of width, but they're much thinner. So we'll see what he thinks. If he doesn't like them, we're going to have to go back to his original Adidas ones. So like need to get back into those. So the going back and forwards regarding these laces, and Adidas should just really get the length of the laces right, because on some laces they're nice and long, and some boots are nice and long, and other ones like yours they're too
short.
Yeah, too short. Yeah. For you they're far too short. For your brother they're a bit short. So we've got to get that right. That's a real basic stuff. You've got a lace. We don't want those laces. Also, when I was growing up, you don't get kind of basic leather boots, or nothing like you get today. And you used to, the laces would be so long, you'd wrap them around the whole boot and then wrap them over on top and tie them up, which is a bit cumbersome now for these boots that are all like, clean and clear and thin and barefoot touch and all that stuff. So we'll see what it's like. We'll give feedback on both of them. So again, the your ones, yeah, Soccer Review one, laces with the reflective bit here, nice reflective design, nice. Can't get a focus. Can I get focus? Focus. No. And we're going to see what that's like when you double knot the loop and hope they don't come loose during the match, because that would not be good. And then with your brothers, we're going to just see a bit of feedback on these speed laces by MO. We got, I think it was about £7 from Predator Sports. Predator Sports are an excellent company, really good. They do great stuff, really quick with the deliveries as well. Come in a couple of days, 3 days normally. I think £4 for postage for most things. It's still paying a bit, but yeah. So that's that thing, and then the last, I think that's it. So yeah.
Please like and subscribe, guys, to our channel, and hope you enjoy it.
And we'll see you next time. So what we're going to do after this, we're going to try them out and
if they're good or bad or me.
So what we're going to do after the feedback video? Give it feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we've tried them out in the cup final.
Yeah, so cup final, you're going to try your... This one? Your what one? Your what? Alpha Skin.
Alpha Skin.
We're going to try this out tomorrow, see what it's like. And then we're going to...
Try out the laces.
Because it's on grass, so imagine try out the laces on the mat, so we're going to do and we're going to try out this really clever little neat thing this lady developed, this mum developed. It's a brilliant idea. Absolute class. Brilliant idea if it works. Really nice and neat, not cumbersome, because this is quite cumbersome. It comes in one respect because this is too, this doesn't really scrape much. I've tried it, so I have to use something else. And the other thing with this is it's too, we have to keep, what do we have to keep doing with this when we use it?
It'll put water in,
yeah,
and then fill it up, then put water in again.
We have to keep doing it, so we need a big, massive, this bit needs to be massive. Yeah, easy to hold, but no, a big bit on top, not massive bit, because then people complain it's too big and they want to be portable. But other than that, it's a good idea. It's nice, firm bristles here. So I'm going to start using both of these, and maybe a toothbrush, because that's another thing to use. So let's try. You haven't got any studs, have you, dear? Moulded studs. These are just moulded small studs, because this is firm ground artificial grass studs, so you can use for both. So you play in artificial grass, don't you, a lot? Your home pitch, isn't it? Yeah. So these are handy. So we don't need this for studs. After that first pair we got for your brother with the metal studs, we stopped getting them, didn't we? Because we didn't really use it, did he? So they're not much use for us for that bit. But I suppose you played rugby, I don't know if rugby boots are generally moulded or studded, maybe screw-in studs or not, but I presume it's the same principle for firm ground during the dry bits of the year, and then soft ground kind of ones equivalent. So anyway, give some feedback. What do you think? Yeah, what do you think of this first impression Alpha Skin? Nice,
good,
nice quality, light.
Yeah.
Not full sleeves, you don't be too sweaty. Laces.
Good, short. I mean.
Give a bit more length.
Yeah.
And like the design, or think the quality good?
I like the design because when you turn it around, it looks like it's rolling.
Yeah, it's kind of reflective. These nice little silver reflective bits, and the claw. You probably won't use it.
Yeah.
It'd be me.
I don't know.
Maybe I should claw you. Maybe I think I should make you try and do the review. So maybe you start cleaning your own boots. You'll probably end up being you'll probably get wet and soggy all over.
To try.
Do you want to try? Okay, we'll try. Okay, we're going to give feedback. He's going to feedback about how he managed with this boot claw, aren't you? Huh?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Or is it going to be me again, left to me, because you're too tired or something?
I'm going to watch my lad.
Okay. Okay, so he's got a challenge. What's your challenge to get that thing you want? What do you have to get in one match?
I have to. Me and my brother has to score 3 goals.
What's the 3 goals called?
A hat trick.
In a single
match.
Yeah.
And
if we
do, we get a Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, Nintendo Switch, which I promised to get.
We'll never get it.
No, you will. Try.
No,
so
you said
just
if both of us.
No, but you get one, then you get a hat trick, you'll get one, and he gets a hat trick, he gets one. I did make this promise until I saw how expensive they were. That's one thing nobody told me about, did they? Anyway, enough of that. If he gets a hat trick, he's going to get back to you on that if he makes it with a hat trick. You never know. You nearly got 2 goals last week, so just be a bit more composed and.
In past time, I have scored 3 goals.
When? I think you did actually, but that was a long time ago.
That's not fair.
No, it doesn't count because the deal. And you said you promise, and I promise. So yeah, it's Google how much a Nintendo Switch costs.
It's like over 100.
It's over 200. It's nearly £300 actually. So the deal is when I can afford it.
That's not.
When okay. Well, that's enough. So
please like, as I said before, and hope you enjoy this video.
And subscribe.
and subscribe
if you want to.
if you want to.
And we'll speak to you next time.
Yep.
Say it then.
And see you next time.
Peace out.
Peace out.